Before monuments were carved from stone, the land itself was shaped into instruments. And across North America, ancient builders formed massive earthen structures. Not shelters, not tombs, but points of concentration. These sites were not built on the earth, they were built within it. The soil, the clay, the elevation, the alignment were all part of a system designed to interact with forces beyond just the visible world. What follows is not a history lesson, it's an observation of design. So first we have cahokia, the convergence. Now this rose where rivers met and energies crossed. At its center stood a massive earthen pyramid, positioned with deliberate orientation to the sun and cardinal directions. Movement flowed toward it, sound carried through it, attention gathered around it. None of this is by accident. This structure functioned as a convergence point, a place where human presence, ritual focus, and natural forces were drawn together and stabilized. Here, energy was not consumed or harvested, it was coordinated. Now, the mound acted like a grounding structure, anchoring celestial motion into the earth itself. Then there's Poverty Point, which is the array. So long before dense cities appeared, the land of Poverty Point was shaped into sweeping curves. No walls, no towers, only motion. The concentric rings guided people along precise paths, drawing movement inward towards a central axis. Sound echoed differently here. Distances felt altered. The site functioned as literally an array, a system designed to synchronize many individuals into a single rhythmic pattern. Energy here was collective, generation through repetition, process, and shared focus. This was a procession moving together, and the design suggested a place where harmonized forces together, instead of controlling them, it brought these things into this like liminal harmony. Next we have the emerald mound, which is about elevation, and the emerald mound was raised above the surrounding land on purpose. And elevation changes perception. Light intensifies, sound travels further, awareness sharpens. So from this height, real activity occurred closer to the sky, aligned with solar movement and with seasonal cycles. And the structure served as an amplifier, lifting intention, sound, and focus into a clearer energetic state. This was elevated not by authority alone, but by their consciousness. Now, etowah, which is the gate. Now, this place fundamentally is structured differently. Here, space was regulated, access was controlled, and movement followed rules. The arrangement of mounds, open plazas, and ceremonial zones suggests a system designed to filter interaction. Not everyone approached the center. Not everyone crossed the same thresholds. The site functioned as a gate, a place where preparation determined proximity and proximity determined outcome. Energy was not freely entered. It was approached with discipline. And this is a complete network. Now, seen individually, these sites appear distinct, but together they reveal a real pattern of convergence, synchronization, amplification, and regulation. Each location performed a different function, yet they all relied on the same medium, the living earth. No stone, no permanence. The keys were all about alignment. These were not monuments meant to endure unchanged. These were systems that were designed to operate within these given cycles. So the land does not forget what it was shaped to do. These structures were never abandoned. They simply fell silent. The earth remembers pressure, it remembers alignment, it remembers intention. What matters is not whether these temples still function, but that they once did. That's the important thing. And that knowledge of how to build them once moved freely around the world. So now we're attempting to recapture and just talk about these things. If you have more that you want to add to this discussion, please drop it in the comment section, and look out for the series as I kind of delve deeper into specifically these places, these locations, and the functionality.